Hello, this is Robert Peters, Chief Academic Officer at the National Dropout Prevention Center. Folks, on a weekly basis, you all have been getting some amazing videos from folks all across the country that are doing some wonderful things that revolve around at-risk children and the work that is going on at the superintendent level, central office level, campus level, in the classroom. You guys are getting these great strategies, but when we look at models, that have been perfected and that are models that are recommended to others, the one great model that comes to mind, Wayne Lovell and the Mountain Education Charter High School model. When we're looking at models across the country, right, that are known, that have been proven, and that are working over 5, 10, 15 years, the MECHS model has been noteworthy. And we are happy to have Wayne Lovell here to really discuss a couple of strategies, a couple of systematic ways that they are changing the lives of children. So Wayne, first of all, hey, it's good to see you again.
Sir.
It's good to see you again, right?
Absolutely.
Wayne, man, we've got the NDPC community out there, the family out there. Talk with them about some amazing things that are going on in Mount Ed, man.
Sometimes it's hard to even decide where to start with a conversation. There are so many good things taking place.
Definitely.
I stepped into a great place.
Sure.
I really did. It's an organization that puts students first. The vision statement for Mountain Ed is the first choice for a second chance. And it's been something to watch the progression of my own leadership style. It's just been an amazing experience because I'm working with folks that are truly committed to doing what's right for students first.
Right.
And they go above and beyond in everything they do.
Right.
And you mentioned the system piece. It's a systems approach in everything that they do.
Right.
Stepping into it, it was already a great program, and I was very fortunate to get some great leaders that had experience in things that I didn't have.
Right.
And so I was able to lean in and leverage those individuals' experience over the years at different facets of education.
Right.
And we've been able to put some things together that I think have been phenomenal. And I talk about some of the strategies I think that we use. I think that it could be things that other folks could even lean into.
Sure.
Ideally, one of the big things I think is the student choice.
Sure.
And it's just embedded in everything that we do. When we assign a student, when they come in, they get new coursework, we give them 3 classes. And we tell the students, if you want to work on one course or you want to work a little on this one and a little on this and a little on that, choose.
Right.
It's up to you.
Right.
And we have students that come, and it's kind of hard. It's a non-traditional program.
Sure.
And we had to fight a little bit with people saying, well, it's alternative school. That's for bad kids. That's not what it is.
That's not what it is.
It's the fact that not every traditional program works for every student,
Right.
and this is just an option.
Right.
And when a student comes in and they have that choice for the first time, we have open enrollment, open attendance.
Right.
If you've got to work, you can't come tonight, it's okay.
Right.
And sometimes we'll get a student who'll come in and that student is so accustomed to, I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
Sure.
So when I can't be here, so do I need to bring a note?
Sure.
No, come back the next night. Come
Right.
back, come when you can.
Right.
Because if I can get you in the building,
Right.
I can get you across the stage.
Right.
And when they have that choice and they start understanding that, you have students that maybe they have had a lot of discipline referrals in the past, but they come in and they get frustrated, go home.
Right.
You don't like that teacher? Choose another classroom.
Right.
Go home.
Right.
Come back tomorrow when someone else is working.
love
That choice piece is something that is so phenomenal.
Right.
And we have students that when they come in and it takes a little time for them to get into the system and understand, hey, I don't have to be here every single night. I don't have to be here from 4 to 9. If I want to come in and I want to work for 3 hours tonight on English,
Sure.
I come in and work on English.
Exactly.
If I want to, break my night up and spend an hour, or whatever, they have that flexibility. And
Right.
we don't dictate.
I see.
And now every student has a benefit. Again, coming to the National Dropout Prevention forums over the years and hearing the same message that it's about relationships.
Right.
And that is one thing above and beyond that we focus on,
Right.
is making sure there are appropriate adult relationships,
Sure.
that we have mentors assigned to every single student.
Right.
And it's not just willy-nilly. It's not just that this mentor comes in and they just do what they want. It's structured. We do professional training with all of the mentors. Here's the expectation. Here's what we're asking you to do. And we make sure that we are embedding that into professional learning for everyone.
Right.
Because I could be just a mentor, or maybe I'm teaching these nights and I come in for an hour or so and I'm a mentor
Right.
for these students.
Right.
And so we empower everyone to mentor.
Right.
But we have those that are assigned, and that's their primary focus when they come in at night. You're gonna mentor students.
That's it.
And you're going to work with those students, and you're going to help them set goals. And some of the students we work with, they've never set goals.
Right.
And that's even difficult for adults sometimes.
It is.
And that's a skill set that, maybe a soft skill in some ways, but that is something else that translates into adult life. And if we can teach these students, I've got to learn to set goals.
Right.
And we do that on a weekly basis with students. So they come in, they set goals, attendance goals, performance goals, course completion goals. And we try to kind of focus them on, and they experience success very quickly. With a mastery learning program, they take a test, they have to make an 80 to move to the next.
Exactly.
So automatically their GPA starts coming up.
Exactly.
And you have we'll have students that come in and they're great students,
Right.
but because maybe health issues or work-related issues, family issues,
Right.
they've missed school, they've dropped out,
Right.
they didn't get credit because of other issues other than performance. It's the other factors in life that were weighing them down. They come in and they start making 80s.
Right.
And
It
it's
makes
like,
you feel good.
you take a test,
That's
you make an 80 on it.
That's it.
Everything we do has a pre-test.
Right.
You make an 80,
Right.
you can go on to the next module.
That's it.
And so you're taking so much of the punitive things that are
Yes.
in traditional programs out of the equation.
Right.
And that's what we look at. How do we remain solution focused in everything that we do? And when we come to any kind of decision making, and it's embedded in our leadership teams as well. See, don't come with a problem,
Right.
but you don't come with several courses of action.
That's it.
I want you to think it through, and you present to me what the solution is going to be.
Exactly.
And we do that with the adults, and we do that with the students. So it's more of that systems approach where we know that we have to have a lot of factors that are coming together and working together to get, at the same time,
Right.
so that we're all focused on student success.
Right.
But we're realizing there are so many things that are going on in these students' lives.
Right.
And anything that we can do to take the distractors off the table
Right.
and to put the right things first in that student's life,
Right.
whether that's the academic piece or it's student supports. We want to make sure that we are giving them the very best that we can.
Right.
And the people that work for Mount Deb, they're choosing to work there.
Right.
The students are choosing us. It's a school of choice.
Right.
In so many ways. And that choice piece and that self-determination that comes from having the ability to make a choice,
Right.
it's just amazing to see that take place.
Based on what you were talking about, Wayne, there are a couple things that are student choice. There's also this kind of this students or kind of this ownership, right?
That's right.
Like if I can choose what I want to do, then I can author my own future, right? I can take ownership of my own future. And then when I get these steps of success, right, where I'm getting good grades, then that motivates me, right? And then I'm around people that are building systems of support for me, right? Like for children who have maybe seen things that are, maybe not necessarily fit in these traditional spaces. One thing that Ray McNulty talked about, like building the system around the needs as opposed to trying to make sure that children fit into our systems, right? And what I see the beautiful piece of your model is how children or students, learners can come in and say, hey, I can schedule my own learning and then I can be successful through these processes, man. So, Wayne, man, you guys are doing some good work, folks. Mount Ed Charter High School, all right? You guys have got to get out to Georgia to see some of the amazing work that's going on, all right? Because we talk through a lot of strategies, but a lot of people don't have all of those strategies together in a comprehensive, effective, successful model. And we've got it at Mount Ed. So, hey, I want to thank you, man. Thank you so much for being a part of this process.
Yes,
Wayne and his team, they're going to be with us in Atlanta, right? We're talking about just developing continuing partnerships together as organizations. Please come check him out and us out in Atlanta, all right? October 9th through 12th. We're looking forward to seeing you there, all right? Again, thank you, Wayne. And folks, continue to be a part of our family. The link there, we've got a link there. If you want to continue to learn more about some pieces in Mountain Ed and others across the nation, please hit us up in that link. We want to make sure that you're a part of this connection, this network, and this family. Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All righty, brother.
Network.